We are talking everything piercing. You are at the right place if you're struggling with your piercing, or you're thinking of getting a piercing and you're just scared of the aftercare and all of that. Do not use the gun. This is what really helped with my nose piercing.
Girl, you sweet like tum tum tum. Want you to dance to the African drum. Front and from, pum pum pum. I really gotta chew you like chewing gum. Young man, ecstasy, the only one.
Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Pamela. If today's your first time seeing this beautiful face, you are welcome, and don't forget to subscribe, please. If you are here on this channel right now, please subscribe. If you want to join this amazing family, of course you should. If you're already part of the family, you know the vibes. You know I love you so much, and you know it's me and you together for life, okay? As I always say, anytime you see me in this chair, in this position, we are about to talk about something very important, or something, you know, very dear to my heart. Our video is about piercings. We are talking everything piercing, from the piercer to what is used to pierce, to the aftercare, to everything. You guys saw that I just got a nose piercing and it's healing so well. I've never had a piercing that has healed so well by itself. It's either I go for an injection or I just take the earring out. So I mean, this time around when I found out the piercing was healing so well, I'm like, no, I need to share this with you guys. So you are at the right place if you're struggling with your piercing, or you're thinking of getting a piercing and you're just scared of the aftercare and all of that. You are at the right place, okay? 1 2 3 4 5 6 piercings. I have 6 piercings. I used to have 7. I had 1 helix piercing, but then it wasn't healing. I tried everything I saw, it wasn't healing, so I took that out. I got this rook piercing. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'll insert a picture so that you guys can see it properly. It's called a rook piercing, okay? And that piercing is what gingered me to find a solution to my piercings not healing. I did everything, you guys. I was on the internet, I was on TikTok, I was everywhere, because this particular rook piercing, okay, they pierce you twice. It's like it's a piercing from up to down, so you have to heal the top and the down, and it was crazy. Like the healing process was crazy. Let's start from where to get a piercing. I think if you are in Ghana of late, it's very easy to get like a piercer, and you just go on Instagram, just search for, like, just type piercing, you see all the like piercing places. Try them out. I wouldn't, honestly, my honest opinion is I wouldn't advise you go to a roadside piercer or pierce at home. No, I wouldn't advise. Like, I wouldn't advise. Most of those places, they use guns, okay? Length, the gun is very dangerous because of like the very fast way it enters your skin. Like, it traumatizes your skin, you guys. So I'd advise you go to like a proper piercing studio to get a piercing. And what to use, I would advise you don't use the gun. As I've already mentioned, do not use the gun. I would advise you like get the needle method. That one is very safe and it heals faster, okay? So do that. Then the aftercare. So everywhere you go in Ghana, everybody's going to tell you use salt solution, and I'm not saying the salt solution is wrong, but then it didn't work for me, like the normal salt solution. So I had to get this from the pharmacy. This is the saline solution, okay? It's like the non-infusion, yes, infusions that they use in the hospitals, but then this one is a saline one, so it's like salt water, but then it's well treated, you know. So this is what I got, and this is what really helped with my nose piercing. And then I also got something else, but then let me take you guys through how my rook piercing healed. So with that one time, I didn't know about the saline solution from the pharmacy, so it wasn't healing. I tried everything. I was using salt water. I don't know if I wasn't doing it properly or what. It wasn't healing. So then I had to go to the dermatologist. So if you're struggling with your piercing, or your piercing is not healing, or the bump is not going away, you can as well go to the dermatologist, okay, to get your piercing bump checked. There's an injection they can give you that is going to let the bump disappear, and it's going to let the piercing heal totally. In case you're struggling anywhere in the world, I'm sure if you go to a dermatologist, they can help you heal your piercings. You know, some piercings are very stubborn, and then some of us too are very prone to getting bumps. So it's very okay if you take your piercing to the dermatologist to get it checked for you, okay? So what is really helping my nose piercing, I think, is healing very well, because normally for me, after I get a piercing, there's a bump that pops up, and then it makes me so sick because I have to be doing this, doing that, putting tea tree is one thing that really triggers my piercing, and any other oil, what it triggers my piercing, like it makes it hurt so much. So I really do not advise. If you have sensitive skin, I don't think you should be using tea tree for your piercing. It's a wrong move for people with sensitive skin, okay? So with my nose piercing, as I've already mentioned, this saline solution from the pharmacy is what I think is really helping with my piercing healing. And then I also got this antibiotic cream from the pharmacy. I went to a barbering shop the first time I cut my hair, and then like the barber saw that my rook piercing was hurting so bad, like it wasn't healing. So then he was like, oh, this is your piercing that's not healing, there's something I can recommend for you for your piercing. But I was tired, because I mean, everybody has recommended and I've tried and it wasn't working. So but then I allowed him to write it for me, but I didn't buy it. So I went to the dermatologist, and then they injected my root piercing, and then it healed. And then I finally got the nose piercing. That was when I'm like, okay, let me see if this antibiotic cream that this guy suggested is going to work. Guys, this is what I've been using on my piercing. It's what I've been using on my piercing, okay? Like, it has been doing all the magic. I think it's been 2 weeks since I got my piercing. There's no bump. And also for the nose piercing, I didn't get a bump, but I think the jewelry they used, it was too tight, okay? Because of the position of my piercing, the jewelry was too tight. So after some days, it fell in. I read about it, but I saw on the internet that it was a healing process. But then I found out later that it's not supposed to stay like that for some time, but it looked like mine was staying in for some time. So I went on Instagram and I typed piercing essentials. This is an ad, but then I just feel like I should let you guys know. So they have like the right jewelry sizes for like every position of your piercing. I don't know if you understand. So even with the nose piercing, like people get it higher, people get it lower. So they have like jewelries for the higher and the lower, and then the styles have sizes, and the page is amazing. Like immediately I found out about that page, I was so excited. So I got a new jewelry, even though I'm not supposed to change the jewelry till like I think the 3rd month. I had to change it because the other one was sinking in, and then it was making the piercing look very funny, and then it wasn't healing properly. So I changed the jewelry, and then I started applying the antibiotic cream and then the saline solution. So the saline solution, I'll use that one first in the morning, then I would apply the antibiotic cream, and then when I'm about to sleep I repeat the process, and I think it's been helping a lot. People also advise that you buy antibiotic tablets and take, but I think I tried that and it didn't work for me. So yeah, I'm just telling you guys what worked for me. And then the pain levels of the piercing. I think the most painful piercing I have gotten is the rope piercing. That one really pained me because the piercing was twice. I have a very high pain tolerance, okay? So I mean, the way I would describe the pain might not be how you're going to feel it. I think I got a couple of people asking me about like my nose piercing, whether it was painful. I think I uploaded the vlog and you guys saw it. Immediately the needle entered my nose, tears dropped from my eyes, but it wasn't like I was in pain, that's why I was crying, but it was sudden. Tears just started coming out of my eyes. But then let me go straight to the point and read the pain level. So I think the pain level for my root piercing was like a 7 out of 10. It really pained me, I won't lie. And the pain level for my nose piercing was like a 5, okay, or a 4. It's between 4 and a 5, because it wasn't that painful as I expected it to be, because I was thinking I have like really tough nose, so it's going to like pain me that much, but it wasn't that painful as compared to the 2 extra piercings I have over here. It doesn't have a cartilage, okay, so that one is like just behind the first piercing I got like when I was born, so that one is not so painful. That one is like a 2 out of 10. So if you're thinking of getting a double piercing over here, you should get it, because I mean the pain level is bearable, okay. Because I've had the helix piercing before, I should tell you the pain level too. I think that one too is like a 5 out of 10. Helix was slightly painful, but then not as compared to the root piercing. I think I have given you guys a tip. If you have a new piercing, just get the saline solution and then get the antibiotic cream. It works very well. But then I would hit on this again. If you are struggling with your piercing, or your piercing bump is not healing, or you think you're getting a keloid, please go to the dermatologist. It's very easy to treat lately. It's just an injection they'll give you, and your piercing is going to heal, or your keloid is going to vanish, okay. I hope this video helps somebody who's struggling with their piercing. If you want to get a piercing, or if you are looking to get a piercing, I hope this video helps you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video to this point. If you watched the video to this point, you know the vibes, you know I love you. But if you have gotten to this point and you haven't subscribed, I'm not understanding. Please subscribe to my channel, because we do everything over here. So subscribe right now, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. I love you. Bye.